He was.
Brittany, Beth, Tara, Natalia, Hello. John, Julie, Roxanne, me. Oh, I guess I should record you, right?
Okay, so today I want to talk about what a newborn hearing screening is and the importance of the newborn hearing screen. So according to the Minnesota Department of Health in 2013, 67,316 babies that were born in Minnesota were screened for the hearing test or for congenital hearing loss. And 168 of those babies were identified with having the hearing loss. I think for any of us that want to have children or already do have children, want what's best for your baby, especially working on postpartum, you really understand how important this screen is vital to the safety of the baby. So that's why I want to talk about the importance of the newborn hearing screen. So first of all, what is the newborn hearing screen? It's a screen that's required by the Minnesota Department of Health that we do within the first 12 to 24 hours of life. And here in the hospital, we call it ABR, the method that we use, which is the automated auditory brainstem response. And the purpose is to detect any hearing loss within the newborn. So now I want to demonstrate what the hearing screen test looks like. So first you'll take your calm, quiet baby. As you can see here, we'll call this baby Colton, because I love that name. And first you want to take the electrode and place it under the nape of the baby's head. And then you will take the other electrode and place it behind the neck, the shoulder. We'll just pretend for you. And then you want to place one on the forehead of the baby. And then next you'll place the earphones on each ear, color coordinated. Blue goes on the left, and the red one goes on the right. So now, as you can see, this is a pretty invasive look for a newborn baby, and so as a first-time mom, you want to prepare your patient that this is not harmful to the baby, just that this is what it needs to do in order to do the test. And this is our machine that we use for the test. And in order for your baby to pass, it has to reach the L ratio of 160, and it can go up to 16,000 sweeps. So then as your baby passes, you calm, quiet, and give it back to its parent. And Colton's going to take a sleep for a minute. So now we're going to talk safety about the newborn test. So early detection can help prevent or identify any problems that can arise at birth. And if you know ahead of time that you have any family history of congenital hearing loss, you can prepare yourself for the future knowing if your baby could pass or fail and what that means for you and your family. And according to the NCBI, the National Center of Biotech Info, they now, for a baby that has severe congenital hearing loss, can create a cochlear implant that can go into the baby to help them with their hearing loss. So it's important that when you do the test, if the baby has a family history, or if it doesn't pass, or if it does, that you give them this paper to educate them about their baby, and if they have any problems, to contact their provider. So, and this sheet is required by the Minnesota Department of Health when you complete a hearing test. The next point brings me to my last one about congenital toxoplasmosis. So you're all probably wondering what that has to do with hearing loss in newborns and congenital toxoplasmosis. So congenital or toxoplasmosis is something that moms can contract while they're pregnant. One of the ways is through kitty litter. That's why they often recommend that you don't pick up the scoopings when you're pregnant. So if you get it from the kitty litter, so if the newborn is infected, it can be passed through the placenta and given to the newborn. So the reason why congenital hearing loss and toxoplasmosis are correlated because hearing loss is a symptom in a newborn if they could possibly have that disease. So to wrap things up here, I think it's pretty obvious that we now know what the hearing screen test is and the importance and safety factors of it are. So it's important to advocate for these newborns that we have here, and then also as healthcare professionals to educate our family and friends about the newborn hearing screen. So safety first.